Imagine this. You finally sit down to study, but bam! Your phone lights up like it's the most fascinating thing since sliced bread. Just one more scroll, you think. Or maybe, do I really need this degree, or should I just drop everything and become a professional cat herder? We've all been there, right? That endless cycle of procrastination, staring at notes for hours without a single fact sticking. Here's the wake-up call. Studies show that 90% of us are studying all wrong, wasting precious time on ineffective methods that lead to burnout and forgotten knowledge. But what if I told you there's a smarter way? A way to study lightning fast, retain more, and still have time to binge your favorite Netflix series or hang out with friends. Whether you're a college student cramming for finals, a young professional upskilling for that promotion, or just someone hungry to learn new things, these brain hacks aren't just tips, they're game changers. They'll not only make studying feel almost illegal in its efficiency, but also unlock a deeper truth. Learning isn't about grinding harder, it's about working smarter to live a fuller life. As Aristotle once said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Let's build those habits together and transform how you learn forever. First off, let's tackle the expectation hack. Trick your brain into sprinting through study sessions. Your mind is a sneaky beast. It'll stretch any task to fill the time you give it. Ever heard of Parkinson's law? It's that quirky principle where work expands to match the deadline. That's why a quick 10-minute email turns into a 2-hour ordeal when you're avoiding real work. The fix? Set absurdly short study sprints. Instead of dreading a 3-hour marathon, tell yourself just 20 minutes on this chapter. Boom! Resistance melts away because it sounds doable. But here's the magic. Once you start, momentum kicks in and you'll often keep going. Pro tip, jot down exactly what you'll cover. Like, master the basics of quantum physics and quiz myself. Clarity is your brain's best friend. It hates vagueness. I remember back in college, I was drowning in procrastination, barely scraping by on exams. One day, I tried this 20-minute trick on a tough econ paper. Not only did I finish early, but I actually enjoyed it. It shifted my mindset from I have to I get to, turning learning into a habit that stuck. Next up, the 80-20 rule. Ditch perfectionism and focus on what truly matters. Not everything in your textbook is created equal. 20% of the material often delivers 80% of the results. This is the Pareto Principle in action, straight from economics, but a powerhouse for learning. Stop obsessing over every tiny detail. Instead, hunt for the high-impact stuff. Ask, what shows up most on past exams? Chat with your prof or skim summaries. If you already know it, skip ahead. No guilt. Quick strategy. Grab an old test paper right at the start. Spot the recurring 20% and pour 80% of your energy there. Work smarter, not harder. Think about it deeper. This isn't just about acing tests, it's a life philosophy. In your career or relationships, focusing on the vital few frees you up for what brings joy. I once applied this to learning guitar, ignored fancy solos, and nailed the core chords. Suddenly, I was jamming with friends, feeling that rush of progress. It's empowering, reminding us that less can truly be more. Now, activate speed mode with the timer method. Deadlines create urgency, right? You become a focus machine when time's ticking. Hack that on demand. Set a 30-minute timer and study like your life depends on it. Then reward yourself with a 5-minute break. Stretch, scroll guilt-free, or dance it out. Repeat. Why? Short bursts prevent burnout. Your brain thrives knowing relief is near. Avoid the fake studying trap, where you're just glazing over pages. Bonus, try the Forest app. Plant a virtual tree that dies if you bail. Guilt? Powerful motivator. But let's add a twist. What if this urgency mirrors life's big moments, like chasing a dream job or personal goal? It teaches resilience. Sure, some days the timer feels like an enemy, but push through. That's where growth happens. In my early 20s, juggling work and online courses, this method saved me. I'd sprint through modules, then unwind, building stamina for real-world hustles. Enter the Feynman Technique. Study like a genius by teaching simply. Richard Feynman, the Nobel-winning physicist, nailed it. If you can't explain it to a child, you don't get it. Pick a concept, say black holes, and pretend you're schooling a 5-year-old. No jargon, just clear stories. Stuck? That's your knowledge gap. Dive back in and simplify further. Result? Deep understanding, not rote memorization. Do it out loud or on paper for extra punch. This isn't just a hack, it's a portal to mastery. Feynman used it to unravel quantum mysteries after personal setbacks, turning complexity into clarity. Apply it to anything, from coding to cooking, and watch your confidence soar. It hit home for me when I explained blockchain to my non-techie roommate. Gaps revealed, I relearned, and suddenly I was the go-to expert at work. It's inspiring. True knowledge empowers you to teach others, creating ripples in your community. Don't forget active recall, the ultimate memory cheat code. Passive rereading? Waste of time. Science says testing yourself doubles retention. Close the book, recall key points from memory. Use flashcards actively, hide answers, and quiz hard. Try the blurting technique. Read a section, then jot everything you remember without peeking. Check misses and reinforce. It's backed by research from cognitive psychology. Your brain forges stronger paths this way. But here's the deeper layer. This builds mental toughness. In a world of distractions, recalling under pressure preps you for life's tests, like job interviews or tough conversations. I bombed a presentation once from cramming passively. Switch to active recall, and next time, nailed it, feeling unstoppable. Embrace the discomfort. It's your shortcut to unbreakable habits. Finally, the free upgrades, sleep and exercise. Your brain consolidates learning during shut-eye. Skip all-nighters. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. A Harvard study shows even a 10-minute walk boosts memory by pumping oxygen to your neurons. Tie this to the big picture. Self-care isn't selfish, it's fuel for excellence. As Seneca put it, it's not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. Prioritize rest and watch barriers crumble. But real talk, starting these habits, tough at first. If a hack flops, don't quit, tweak it. Build a 30-day plan, 1 hack per week, track wins in a journal. Failures, lessons. This persistence turns learning into a lifelong adventure, not a chore. Your cheat sheet. 1. Short sprints with clear goals. 2. 80-20 focus on the essentials. 3. Timed urgency with breaks. 4. Teach simply via Feynman. 5. Active recall for ironclad memory. 6. Sleep and move for peak brain power. Challenge. Pick one today. Try it, feel the shift. Comment below. Which hack sparked for you? I read everyone. If this fired you up, smash subscribe. We're building smarter lives together. Remember, knowledge applied isn't just power, it's freedom to chase dreams without chains. Study smart, live bold. Until next time, go make it happen.